Multiple Republican senators over the last week and a half to 2 weeks have started sounding the alarm bells about the fact that they are firmly convinced they are going to experience a, quote, political wipeout in next year's midterms, unless, of course, this administration, run by Donald Trump and Elon Musk, somehow, some way, actually makes their tariff policy work for the American public, which none of these Republican senators appear to think is ever going to happen. The first one out there is Republican Senator Thom Tillis, who of course is up for re-election next year, and he said this: in the national elections, you can go back to 1982 when I think it was about 26 congressional seats that were lost by Republicans. No doubt if we're having the same discussions about tariffs in February of next year, all the indicators would be wrong track. They got about 10 months to wrap a bow around this and say, see, I told you so, or you're going to start seeing political headwinds. I don't even think you had to go all the way back to 1982, bud. I think you could have just said, look back at 2018, right? 7 years ago when that blue wave swept over the House of Representatives when Democrats picked up, 70 some odd seats? Yeah, like you're going back decades when you really only have to go back a couple of years for the blue wave. Because that's what happened because of Donald Trump's policies, which, yes, at the time also included tariffs. But he was so grotesquely unpopular that Democrats swept those midterm elections. And by the way, before I even get into what the other Republican senators had to say, let's keep in mind that Donald Trump's approval rating is literally falling by the week. In the 1 week between his so-called Liberation Day, where he put the tariffs in place, and last Wednesday, where he temporarily paused them, which wasn't a pause, he just reduced them down to 10 for some countries, his approval rating dropped 5 points. And he was already underwater. So at this pace, Donald Trump is going to be less popular in 2026 than he was in 2018 when the Democrats swept those midterms in the blue wave. So, yeah, things are looking bad. Not to mention the fact that other polling data has suggested that Democrats are going to make massive gains next year. Now, elections are a year and a half away. I don't want to give anybody false hope. I don't want anybody to think it is in the bag for the Democrats, because the Democrats have a lot of work to do to make that happen. Some of them are out there doing it. Bernie Sanders and AOC are, of course, leading the charge. Others are choosing to do quite literally nothing and just kind of let Republicans sink themselves, people like Hakeem Jeffries and Chuck Schumer. So we'll see which side has more of an impact on the American public, and I think we already know the answer to that. But right now, especially based, if we look back to April 1st, those special elections, Democrats overperformed, Republicans underperformed. And that same trend happened between January of 2017 and November of 2018 during Donald Trump's first term. So, all that said, the public is trending to the left right now because the right has proven to be so disastrous. But as I mentioned, other Republicans not happy. Republican Senator Mike Rounds. It's not good for my farmers. We got a lot of people that rely on being able to sell our commodities around the world. Ted Cruz. Tariffs are a tax on consumers, and I'm not a fan of jacking up taxes on American consumers. Rand Paul warned about the 1930 Smoot-Hawley Tariff Act with Senators Reed Smoot and Willis Hawley, both Republicans. They passed that in 1930, and then they both lost re-election 2 years later because they were big tariff guys. So, Republicans know the history. They don't want to mention 2018, of course, because that was super embarrassing for them, so they're trying to go even further back. But they know what history tells us. When the economy is in the toilet, when Republicans are responsible for it, the public takes it out on the GOP in an electoral wipeout. Thanks for watching, everybody. And if you're not already, please subscribe to the channel. We got fresh content every day for you. And If you want to follow us across social media, make sure you check out all of the social links that we have posted in the description of this video.